back in issue 34, Mick featured a water-to-wine cooler. A seemingly ordinary water cooler appeared to turn water into red wine. It did this with just a few sensors, a small pump, and a microcontroller. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a simplified version of this illusion using a cardboard box and a few empty soda bottles. Here's how the illusion works. Water is poured into a funnel. The water then drains through a tube into an empty bottle. As water fills the bottle, it pushes air out through a second tube and into a second bottle that is full of wine. The increased air pressure then pushes the wine out through a third tube and into a glass. All this happens inside a cardboard box, so all the observer can see is that water goes in and wine comes out. Here's how to make it. Start by cutting the top off a 2-liter soda bottle. Try to make the cut as even as possible. Then, remove the plastic ring from the mouth of the bottle. Take the plastic bottle cap and drill a hole through the center that's the same diameter as the tubing. Then get 2 more bottle caps and drill 2 holes in each of them. Next, take the tubing and cut off 2 pieces that are each 6 inches long and 1 piece that is 18 inches long. Now you need to connect them. Fit the cap with a single hole onto the end of one of the 6-inch pieces of tubing. On the other end of the tube, fit one of the other caps. Then attach the second piece of 6-inch tubing and fit the remaining cap on the end of that. Lastly, feed the 18-inch piece of tubing through the last bottle cap far enough that it will be able to reach the bottom of the bottle. The bottles need to be mostly airtight, so if the tubes are too loose in the caps, you may want to apply sealant around the edges. Now you need a box to put it all in. The box that I had was pretty torn up on the outside, so I took it apart, turned it inside out, and glued it back together. This gave a much cleaner appearance. To attach the funnel, I traced the mouth of the bottle onto the top of the box, and I used a knife to carefully cut it out. Then I inserted the end of the funnel through the hole, and I screwed on the cap with a single tube. Next, screw an empty bottle onto the second cap. Then, screw a bottle full of wine onto the third cap. Now we need to make a hole in the side of the box for the output tube. You want the hole to be higher than the level of the wine in the last bottle. If the end of the output tube is too low, you can accidentally create a siphon that will drain out the entire wine bottle. So, I drilled a hole near the top of the box and fed the output tube through it. For a finishing touch, I decided to write a fun label on the front of the box. Now just tape up the box and you're ready to show it off. Pour a glass of ordinary water into the top of the box and watch as wine starts to come out of the box. The process can continue until the wine bottle is empty. This makes a fun party trick to amuse your friends, so try it out and have fun.